So love is winning. Let's debrief. So right now, you've probably seen Meghan is soft launching American Riviera Orchard, her latest project. Everything she does is an extension of what she's always been about. I've already done a post on the TIG, or pre-royal lifestyle blog. And we know that everything she does is bound for success because even before she married Harry, she was a self-made millionaire, the first to marry into the British royal family. And disclaimer, I would be remiss if I didn't say this. Most of my posts have been about debunking the cruel hate campaign initiated by King Chuck in Buckingham Palace office and Prince Willie from Kensington Palace office, and of course their respective spouses, who are definitely a part of the campaign. With the help of people like this, I'm not going to even really address him, Simon Case. You can Google him if you'd like. He's all over the headlines right now for bad behavior in the UK. And of course, some casualties here, some people that were used by Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace and used by the media. Meghan's dad, her brother, I don't know what's going on with him. I refuse to click on anything that he's on. And Meghan's sister, they were used. Now, wittingly, they participated knowing what they were doing, but no way would they have had any sort of platform if it wasn't for the hate campaign issued by Meghan's in-laws. This woman right here, she writes for the Daily Mail, and she was trying to get the scoop prior to Harry and Meghan's wedding. So Meghan's got her projects going on, and her husband is a whole CEO in the real world. And it's no wonder because he outshone the others left behind in the royal world, even prior to Meghan. Someone I follow on Twitter, Dr. Zane at the top, love them. Dr. Zane gave us a list of things that Harry is doing to support his family. He's the Chief Impact Officer at BetterUp. He's a founding patron of Invictus Games. He's a founder of Travelist. He's a founder of Scintabali. He's a director of the Archwell Production, founder of Archwell Foundation, and he's also a board member and president of African Parks. And also, lest we forget, Harry is not shy about suing the conglomerate that pursued his mother and pursued his wife. And are we surprised? No, we are not surprised. It has always been Prince Harry carrying out Princess Diana's legacy. And while he was a full-time working royal, he was also supporting his grandmother, the Queen's Commonwealth Service, better than anybody. I think most people watched their response era. This was their response era. Meghan and Harry confirmed what many of us had already known, what we kind of witnessed from afar. She was being vilified in the press, and it was all due to more senior royals' jealousy. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, their PR power was wielding a lot of press, almost unprecedented. The top photo is in 2019 when Prince Harry and Meghan first gave us an inkling that all was not well. That was when they were still hoping to remain working royals, but they wanted some respect. They wanted some breathing room. She was being tormented by his family. We're very grateful for his book because that explains so much of what had been lied about him his entire life. And then we got this interview with Oprah and the two of them, and he went on tour. He went on the book tour, and he was on 60 Minutes. He was on a lot of other things. She stayed mum. She said what she needed to say here and didn't say anything else about it and still hasn't. It's almost like the media has made a bargain to just be relentless. So after years of the worst misogynoir in the public domain against Meghan, which was then picked up by your typical humdrum hater online, whose mission it is, I guess, to just hate on another human. It's absolutely deranged behavior. Anyway, Harry and Meghan were finally able to speak on their own behalf in the public domain, whereas before, Kensington and Buckingham Palace wouldn't let them. And of course, here's just some examples of what I've been talking about with the hate campaign, in case you needed some evidence. Many of us have seen that, right? That headline, Sarah Vine. That's Sarah Vine. Who's Sarah Vine next to? Oh, many of you may know who that is. Her name's Rose. And of course, Jeremy Clarkson wrote that in the paper that was published in the UK. Jeremy Clarkson, of course, is a real good buddy of Camilla, the consort. And just to confirm everyone's participation here, you'll notice the royal approval. I'm so proud to back the Sun's fabulous baby bank campaign, says Kate Middleton. She communicated to her fans what needed to be done, and that was, if you're a fan of me, you need to hate her. I knew that she was a problem when she first wore white to their wedding, and then it confirmed to me when she wore those earrings to Prince Archie's christening. So anyway, I've already posted about all this, and this is the kind of stuff that promoted the hate and why Prince Harry is so adamant about attempting to pay for armed security in order to take his family over there. Hell, there are people in prison right now who have made threats against Harry and his family. Anyway, I'm so happy to say that now when I see posts that are negative against Harry and Meghan, at least in the comments section, people are pushing back against the lies. Love is definitely winning.